The Pain in Our Head podcast contains themes of coarse language, adult themes, and the discussion of mental health themes. Some content may be emotionally challenging. If you or someone you know is at risk, please visit the description for mental health and suicide prevention contacts. Enjoy the show. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's episode of the Pain in Our Head podcast. Thrilled to be here again this week.
Yeah, I love wasting a whole afternoon fucking dealing with your shit.
Yeah. That's what most people say. But hey, is what it is.
Sucks to suck.
The 15 people that watch this on a regular basis enjoy it, so...
I'm not here for you.
Who are you here for? Put
Me.
a comment in the YouTube. No, but they might not be. They might be just here for my sexy drum kit in the
You
background if
think
they're
my
watching on
grandma's
YouTube.
here to watch you?
Yeah, well, she knows that I'm the one that's always right. So... let's not dig under that bridge. This week we're talking about embarrassment this week. This is going to be fun.
I'm embarrassed to fucking know you.
It's not nice.
You're in for it today.
I'm in for it today, I know. Yeah, I'll hold my tongue. So we're going to talk about embarrassment this week. I got a great story. I got a great story about embarrassment. I got heaps. I do a lot of dumb shit. You know this. So you wouldn't expect anything
Everyone
less.
knows this. Anyone that's watched the podcast is just like, that guy's a fucking idiot. He does dumb shit on the reg.
On the reg.
He sees dumb shit and he's like, I'll fuck with that.
Yeah, right. Yep.
But they probably think the same thing about me too, like, and they'd be right.
What was the last dumb thing you did?
Oh, for fuck.
Don't have to think that far. It was probably 20 minutes ago.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've done something stupid.
Hmm.
Nothing comes to mind.
No. I did something today.
The dumbest thing I did was got excited about fucking dinner plans. That was fucking stupid of me.
I told you, don't get excited about it. It's fine. Not mad, just disappointed. And a little bit angry. Anyway, it's a good thing I'm in Queensland. Today, I did something really dumb. Kind of.
Go on.
So I was training a new guy today, right? Training a new guy. And
like the blind leading the fucking blind.
Oh, shocking. Absolutely shocking. Anyway, you know, with my job, we're going to fill up the truck at the end of a run. Yep, cool. Go to the servo, petrol station, whatever you want to call it. Servo. And you got to give them the odometer reader. Yep.
I used to write it on my hand because there's no way I was remembering 6 digits.
Really? Yeah, I remember 6 digits. Like, no problem. Yep, no worries, every time. Anyway, so I'm pretty good at remembering the 6 digits. And I
take photos.
Really?
Of the hour readings. Every machine's got an hour reading.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
like only 4 numbers, and I'm just like, ka-ching.
Yeah.
Because I'm not fucking remembering that.
You got to do it every hour, so...
I don't.
You don't have to do it every hour.
No, you look at the start of the day when you turn the machine on, you look at the end of the day when you turn it off.
Oh. Yeah, so that's something that I would just remember.
Oh.
Crazy. Anywho, I I'm telling the guy, I'm saying, yeah, you got to either take a photo or remember the Odo or whatever it might be.
And you forgot it.
Anyway, I tell him, I go, oh, yeah, these are the numbers. And I can't remember exactly what the numbers were. But the last couple of digits
6-9
was 1-1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I told it to him, though, I said to him, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I said, 11. But this is the best part, right? He took me seriously.
I bet he fucking did. I would have put 4 1s down.
He's walked into the servo and he's telling the chick the numbers. And he goes, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. And she goes, 11. Like, 1, 1, 1, 1. And he goes, 11, right? And he turns to me and I go, no, just 1.
You're a fucking idiot.
Anyway, that was a dumb thing that I did today. Yeah, but it does happen every day. I do something stupid at least once a day.
I don't think I did anything stupid today. I fucking...
That's good. Proud of you. Yeah. It's like a population sign, like days without an incident.
Yeah.
Days without being a dumb fuck. You can write 1. Mine's at 0.
I honestly can't think of anything stupid I did today. For once.
Well, hit us with an embarrassing story then. Yes, we're talking about embarrassment. We're going to talk about the mental health side of it and how shame comes into it all. Pick the best one. Pick one I haven't heard.
Oh, man.
I want a good chuckle. I want a good laugh.
I should have thought about this leading up to it. Because I haven't really thought about embarrassing fucking stories. There's so many moments that you're going to sleep and your brain's like, hey, remember that time you did this? Fuck. Here's one for you. Fucking just the sheer stupidity of it. So I'm pretty sure I've been fucking pretty vocal about the fact I used to get bullied in high school. And
you still get bullied now? Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Anyway, so I used to try and use my words to lash out. This is fucking embarrassing now that I'm talking about it. This sucks ass. Fuck you. Fuck this episode.
Nice.
Fucking here we go. I can feel the cringe. Fuck you, man. There was an ad on TV. I need to lay down some background here on this. There was an advertisement on TV. It was about something to do with pharmacies. And there's the television guys walking through the pharmacy talking about different things. And he drops a comment about and pharmacists make a lot of money. And after he says that, the pharmacist walks up and he's like, oh, and here's your prescription for flatulence. Right? Cry talking about the fucking stupidity of this shit. My brain put 2 and 2 together and got fucking 7. Right. You need to understand the reasoning behind it. I'm fucking crying. This is bullshit. I'm so fucking embarrassed. I thought I didn't know what flatulence meant. I was young. I was year 8. I didn't know what fucking flatulence meant. And I was like, that's a big fucking word. And I thought that the pharmacist was insinuating that he was lying. That, because he'd just said, and pharmacists earn a lot of money. And he's like, here's your prescription for flatulence. And I was like, oh, obviously it means lying. Like he's exaggerating. Like he's lying about it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a fucking time where I walked around and used flatulence in that context. Thinking I was the fucking top shit, calling people liars by saying that they had a problem with flatulence. Fuck's sake.
How long did this go on for?
Like a year. God, I got fucking tears. I feel like a fucking retard right now. Why did I have to go with like the worst?
Oh, that's fucking great. So, who ended up telling you? Like,
it was one of those. It was one of those just fuck moments. Someone actually used it in context. They used the word in the correct context, and I was just like, light bulb, heart shatter. I was just like,
Oh no. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yep. I'm sure I'll never hear the fucking end of that one now.
No, I'm definitely going to use that word
completely incorrectly.
Just incorrectly.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Oh, that's great. That's good.
Almost as embarrassing as running down the street with your dick flapping around.
I got one that almost tops it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Let me have a drink first. I feel like I'm gonna fucking.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, go on. Hit me with it.
So, this is when I think back, probably one of the most embarrassing things I can think of. I'm probably early teenager, and all I remember is I'm having you thought of another one, didn't you? Great, I can't wait to hear it.
I don't know if it's appropriate.
I don't know if this one's appropriate, but I'm saying it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
Use of discretion is advised.
Shit's about to go south. If you don't want to hear fucked up shit, just skip forward 10 minutes.
Now. All I remember is I was at home and I've gotten up where I'm at home and I need to go to the toilet. So I'm like, yep, cool. I'm going to the toilet.
Is this to do with my message about not pissing in your dream?
It's similar. It's going to get there. So anyway, I'm doing my thing. I'm going to the toilet. I'm like, sweet. All I can picture is me just walking into the bathroom, walking to the toilet, flopping out my dick and going for a piss. All of a sudden, I get woken up. Because I was sleepwalking.
Yep. Go on.
And Mum wakes me up. And I'm in the kitchen. And I've stepped on the bin and it's a flip lid. My cock's in my hand and I'm ready to have a piss in the bin. And Mum's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm having a piss. And she's like, not fucking here, you're not. Go to the fucking toilet. Because, yep, I was sleepwalking. And, yeah, there I was, just cock in hand. Mum's in front of me. Here I am about to have a piss in the kitchen bin. And... I think she stopped me like midstream too. Like, I think a little bit of it's actually gone into the bottom of the bin, and oh shit, yeah, that's that was embarrassing. That was super embarrassing, and I heard it from my brother and sister forever.
I'm gonna throw someone I used to work with under the bus here because I can top that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's not my story, but I'm fucking telling it.
Great, so, I'm here for it.
When I used to work at the Ginger Beer Factory, they do employee recognition dinners once a year. It was normally around like July, August. And it was basically exactly what it sounds like. It's just a dinner that the company would throw. They get everyone like globally to show up.
Oh, yeah, well, yep.
And they'd book out like a venue and, you know, food, drinks, all that sort of shit. And they tried to limit the amount that we could drink, but never fucking worked. People got really fucking drunk. And one of the leading hands got like super fucking drunk, like white girl wasted drunk.
Yeah.
Yep. And so he eventually got home. You know, like you got your master bedroom and you got the walk-in cupboard.
Yeah.
And then the walk-in cupboard leads to your ensuite.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
Yeah, I've had that before. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we used to have that in one of the houses we were living in, and that's what this guy had. He got home, pissed as a nit. Decided that he had to go for a piss. So he went to the bathroom and had a piss. He didn't make it to the bathroom, did he? He just walked into the walk-in and started pissing all over their fucking clothes and shoes. His missus fucking threw him under the bus so hard and fucking told us all. He didn't want to tell a fucking soul. She threw him under that bus so hard.
Oh,
she's like, yeah, he walked in and he just started fucking pissing in the walk-in. Just stood there just fucking pissing all over the clothes and the carpet. He was embarrassed.
Yeah, I bet he was. Yeah. I've got another, but an old friend of mine. I'm going to tell their story because I was there.
It counts.
It counts. And he was very embarrassed by it. Oh, he didn't talk for the rest of the day.
No names.
We're at schoolies, okay?
I didn't go to schoolies. I got a gym membership instead.
What, were you fat in grade 12?
No, I was skinny as shit. I wanted to get bulk.
Yeah, you wanted to bulk. No, right. Fair enough. Did it work?
No. Got really strong. Just didn't put weight on.
Anyway, we
can't keep the fucking weight off.
I didn't go to schoolies either. We ended up, me and a group of mates decided, no, we're going to go up to Noosa instead for a week. And had a place up there. Anyway, we got pissed. Like we did every night. Anyway, one of the days, mate, really, really pissed. Super pissed. Wasn't it? Like never really drank before. And he's yelled out to us. He's gone, I've got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to throw up. Like, everyone get out of the way. Two of us are at the end of the hallway because there was a balcony down there and the bathroom was down that way. And it was like a tiled floor down the hallway. And he's running. He's like, get out of the way. Like, I'm going to throw up. Halfway down the hallway, he hurls up like a good meter in front of him, in front of himself, and then slips in it. And rolls over and continues to just fucking barf his guts up everywhere. It stunk. Like, we had the mop going and it sucked. Cleaning all of that up. And he was just a mess. We found him like an hour later, just at the bottom of the shower floor, just fucking nude, just like, just terrible. Poor guy. Felt bad for him, but he was very embarrassed. But yeah, just the projectile, just the sheer like length that he got on it, and then slipping in it because he was running too fast on the tiles. And just lucky he didn't break a bone, to be honest.
Yeah. Did you ever try to make your face red?
No.
you know how you know what I'm talking about? Like you clench.
It happens at least once a day.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like you're trying to push a big shit. You're like, but like you can make your face go really, really red. I was sitting in class one day. Like this is like year 4. So I was 10, somewhere around there.
Right.
We were seeing who could make their face turn the reddest. And I'm sitting there like fucking just straining like a motherfucker. One. But I also like completely blew out both nostrils at the same time with just like this big thick fucking like explosion of mucus. Like think like the biggest, thickest fucking golly you could fucking lock up. No. And it came out like both nostrils like a fucking moustache.
Full snot rocket.
Yeah. And it just fucking this big fucking Texas moustache and snot.
That's great.
Yeah.
Especially in school too.
Yeah, right in the middle of class.
You don't live that shit down.
No.
I think grade 3 we're all sitting down in class for something. I think it was an after school activity, so there were older kids there as well. And I've leant over too hard on one side and just let out an absolute massive belly fart. And everyone knew it was me. And I was so embarrassed, I never went back to that after school class, whatever it was. Yeah. When I cry and tell Mum, Mum, I farted in class. Everyone hates me.
I could tell you another story about explosions. It was pretty fucking embarrassing, though. You know you want it now. You're like...
So the one about losing the battle?
No, not that one. No.
Explosive. Anyway, there's some good stories there. I could go on for hours. There's probably a heap more.
And that Lonely Island song?
Oh shit! We've all been 16 once.
I was fucking 18.
Or did a fella look at you the right way?
Fuck off. There was some very enthusiastic dry humping with my first ever girlfriend. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes.
The worst part was coming home. I was living with my grandparents. I came home and my fucking mum and dad were visiting. I had to like pull Dad aside and be like, Dad, what do I do? Because I just came home.
You came something. Oh, that's terrible. There's some embarrassing ones though. Like there's some crazy embarrassing.
Actually, speaking of like fucking genital embarrassing.
Yeah.
This one's not like this isn't dirty, but you'd fully understand this. Being a fucking teenager, just cracking a fat. Nothing's going on. You're just sitting there and you fucking got a full blown rager.
What do you mean just being a teenager? That didn't go away, right? That's not just me.
Anyway, it was like the end of the year in high school. Like so this was year 10, so I was 15. And it was the end of the year. We'd finished all of our classes, so we were just doing stupid shit. We were all in the hall, and it was me and 2 other guys in this little group doing it was a trivia thing, like a quiz thing, in groups. And so everyone was all grouped up. Everyone's fucking, and then someone had to like go up and give the fucking the answer sheet to the chick that was running it. She was our science teacher. And she was an older lady, like fucking. It was my turn to take the fucking piece of paper up, wasn't it? And I just had an absolute full-blown fucking rager. Just fucking, it was just full fucking, it's right there. And the guy's like, "Oh, it's your turn to go up." And it was Kurt and Shane, and they're like, "It's your turn to go up." And I was just like, "I can't." And they're just like, "What?" And I was like, I can't. Like, why can't you? I was like, I can't. And they're like, why? They're like, because these guys are fat. Like, they don't want to fucking get up. Like, they're fat.
Yeah.
And they're like, "It's your turn." I was like, I'll bite the bullet. I was like, "I've got a boner." I was like, "I can't get rid of it." And they're like, "What are you got a boner for?" "Oh, you got a boner over Miss..." I don't remember her name now, but yeah, they were like, "You got a boner over..." Oh, I fucking never lived that down, did I? Forever.
No. That's crazy. Yeah, it was one of my worst fears when I had to do public speaking in school. Yeah. Like when it came around,
fat mid-speech.
Well, when it came around to my turn, like, you know, because you had to wait and, you know, sometimes hours, and, you know, people going through all their speeches, and I don't know. Anyway, shameful stuff. That's what embarrassment is. Yeah. We can feel shameful when we do embarrassing things like that. Bit of a stigma around it. So, shame can become a little bit toxic. That's what I've been reading into. Yep.
Difference between shame and guilt.
What is the difference between shame and guilt? Well, you feel guilt when you know you've done something wrong. We've done our episode on guilt. Shame's more something you feel is not quite up to a moral standard. So you feel shameful for an event that may have come to pass because in society it doesn't hold up as well as you think it might. It's not looked on as well as you think it might be. You know, pissing in your trash can, pissing on your clothes. Like, it's not quite the moral standard that society goes with. It's not common. So I think that's where shame comes into it, and that's where you feel the embarrassment. You feel embarrassed, and then you feel shameful because telling someone about it, you feel like you'll be looked at differently, or you'll be thought of differently for doing that act.
I think the important thing to point out is, like, originally this was meant to be an episode about embarrassment, but then as we've looked into it, we've come to realize that, you know, embarrassment comes from shame. And so then we're like, well, let's still roll with the embarrassment side of it, but also kind of dive in and explain how shame and embarrassment are the same kind of thing, like where it comes from.
Yeah, and how it can weigh on your mental health as well.
Yeah.
So shame can last days. Gosh, especially, like, you know, some of those things that I spoke about earlier, like, days, weeks.
Bitch, please, I still think about flatulence. Like, that's 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, better out than in.
I can hate you. Go piss in a trash can, you prick. That's going to be my fucking line from now on. Eh? Every time you piss me off, go piss in a trash can, Caleb. It's always, you know,
and get your mum to hold the tip so you don't keep pissing.
It's always lick my left nut between us, and now it's just going to be go piss in a trash can.
Yeah, go piss in a trash can. Oh, goodness me. Toxic shame. Toxic shame, it becomes toxic because you keep dwelling on it. Yep. And you kind of get into that mindset of believing that what you did was so shameful, so embarrassing that you're a bad person because of it, and that people will look at you differently because of it, and you will never feel like, you know, you can be hate throwing this term around, but normal. That's the feeling that comes of it. So that's how toxic shame kind of weighs into it, and what your head sort of does, or what your mind does to that particular event. And yeah,
I think like the key thing to take away from it is that like it's often like the shame is it's caused by society.
Yes,
it's you feel embarrassed or shameful because of the way other people react to it, and it's like you've done whatever you've done, and it's someone might say to you like, oh, why'd you do that? Like, what were you thinking? Like,
yeah,
what the hell, man? And then you feel shameful about it, or you feel embarrassed, and it's like,
and as human beings, we always crave approval. That's just embedded into our genetics. So that disapproval, it kind of gives off symptoms of withdrawal and anger. You can feel withdrawn. You want to curl up in a ball and disappear. You want to be hidden because you did that shameful thing. You don't want anyone else to see it or talk about it, etc. And then you can feel angry about it, and those things can have further ramifications. Can lead to doing some unhealthy coping mechanisms that we've spoken about. I know.
Have
bizarre,
we?
Hey?
Yeah, wow.
Absolutely bizarre. Yeah, crazy.
All these things tie into each other.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I think it's just because sometimes as a human we feel like we have to be perfectionists. We have to be perfect.
I just got to be better than you, and I'm happy.
Well, you'll be spending the rest of your life trying.
I just got to wake up, and I'm better than you.
So, if you're struggling with toxic shame and you can't really get past it,
that's embarrassing. It's true.
Yeah. Terrible stuff when you do that in public, or when you spit in public, when you're talking and spit comes out of your mouth. It happened to me today.
What about if you sneeze and it fucking explodes in your hand?
Or you
like
sneeze
a big hunk of phlegm, and you're just like, oh shit.
Sneeze and fart at the same time.
It hurts. A shotgun blast out your asshole.
Yeah, it's a schnart. So you're like recovering or trying to work through this. It's all around self-compassion, and haven't we spoken about that before? But yeah, just say to yourself, just go through those steps and just understand that sometimes things can happen. You make mistakes, or sometimes silly things happen. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. If you do something shameful, if you sleepwalk and you wee in the kitchen bin, you're just an idiot. No, you're there's nothing wrong with you. Maybe, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know. Probably.
I went sleepwalking when I was younger, and Mum stopped me. I walked out to the kitchen, got the potato masher, and she stopped me at my sister's bedroom door. I don't know what I was going to do.
Yeah. You want to mash some potatoes?
They are potatoes.
Anyway, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, be mindful of it. Talk to people about it. If you're really struggling with it, chat to someone about it. Because they can talk you through it. Maybe someone. You need to be close with someone, I think, to share these sort of things with, and don't just walk up to a stranger on the street and say, "I sleepwalked the other day and I peed in the fucking trash can."
Do it and see their reaction.
Yeah, that'll go down weirdly. But yeah, anyway, that kind of sort of sums up everything we've been talking about.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What about like secondhand embarrassment?
Yeah,
someone does something and you feel really fucking embarrassed because of like what they've done.
Yeah, I've got
a really good story.
Yeah, so do I, but mine's not for the podcast. I will tell you I will tell you later.
I can't wait during the break.
Yeah.
This one, so we were at band practice and we decided we were going to go get kebabs.
Okay.
And so all four of us like just piled into the one car and we're driving along, and Vossi, our drummer, he was an absolute loose unit. Like, just fucking, of course.
We're all the best. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, absolute cream of the crop. Vossi is a legend. So we're like driving along, and he sees this backpacker walking along the side of the road, like just, they're going to do their fucking grocery shopping. And so he like leans out the window and he goes, "Oi, love, you dropped your pocket." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty funny." And she stopped and she's like looking for whatever she's dropped. And I was just like, oh no. The worst part is we got stopped at the fucking red light right next to where he'd yelled it out. So he's like, "Oi, love, you dropped your pocket." She stopped to look, and Gumby just pulls up at the red light, and she's like searching on the ground, and Vossi's just like, "Oh shit!" And he's like out the window trying to explain to her that it's a fucking joke, and it's your pocket, like it's the joke, and she's a backpacker, and it's just like, and I just felt really fucking awkward and embarrassed.
Oh shit!
Good times though.
That's shameful. Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Yeah.
Fucking Vossi.
Oh, it's a good story.
It would have been fine if we just kept driving, but the red light just fucking really cemented it. It was just like, oh.
I would have just gone through.
Just round the windows up and crank the music.
Yeah,
like,
dump the clutch. Off you go.
Yeah.
Anyway. But anyway, that sums it up. There is some proper research out there in regards to this. I was looking at an article, Shame, Anxiety, Stigma and Clinical Encounters of the National Library of Medicine. It's a fully researched kind of topic area. And yeah, they sort of just they sum it up. I say they. The author is Delezal, and they sum it up pretty well in terms of the fact that feeling shame is really just all around the social norms of society, that we have in place, and what we feel is moral, what we feel is right, and going against those sort of societal norms make us feel embarrassed and can really put shame on us. So
fuck society. Piss in a trash can.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, piss in a trash can. Anyhow, we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll chat to you in a moment.
The Pain in Our Head podcast is proudly sponsored by Music Magic Co. and Brisbane rock band The Flying Circus. Visit the links in the podcast description for more information. Back to the show.
Welcome back to this week's episode of the Pain in Our Head podcast. Thanks for tuning in and listening. We've been talking about embarrassment, shame. We've been
pissing in a trash can.
We've been telling some crazy stories. Funny stories. Yeah, look back on them and you think, it's just funny, but very embarrassing at the time, and you feel a lot of shame at the time. And we've been talking about the toxic shame and how if you, let it eat you, it will, and it will hurt your mental health. So don't let it get to that point.
Yeah, we haven't fucking mentioned.
What's that?
My fucking birthday tomorrow.
It is your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow. If this is going to be out after your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Exciting.
Yeah.
It's just another day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a fan of birthdays. Like, I'll work my birthday, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I'll be working.
You're working tomorrow, so yeah. Age is just a number.
Play computer.
Yeah.
Boys.
Got some chicken dinners to be had.
Have some dinner dates with the boys. Kisses with the homies.
Even went and did all my errands today, so I'm completely free tomorrow. So yeah, I'm a good friend. Do what I can. Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, music.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I come across that reel I sent you the other day with those two dudes harmonizing the shit out of it, and I actually added that song to my thing. It's Bander AL9.
Bander AL9.
Yeah.
Name of the song? Or
no, the band.
The band. Yep.
Yeah, and the song's She Calls Me Love. And yeah, it was just like a reel on Instagram with them two, singing along and in the garage and like clapping their hands. I was like, yeah, it's a really good harmony. What are you laughing at, you prick? I got the hiccups. Fuck off. Quit pissing in a trash can, you asshole.
Flatulence. Yes, continue.
And yeah, no, it's really, really fucking good harmony. It kind of reminds me of the Beach Boys. Like now that I've actually listened to the whole song, and I was just like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm a sucker for some really good harmonies, especially ones that haven't been done through audio tuning and stuff like that. What flatulence?
No, especially.
Just the mic. Especially X. Is that the name of a band? Especially X. I feel like that's a. I think of a. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I think it's a band.
What's that superhero group? They're part of Marvel. Wolverine sort of part of it.
The X-Men?
Yeah. That's what you're going to be if you keep fucking talking shit. You're going to be an X-Man.
It's not a bad group to be a part of.
Yeah, but you got to deal with Cyclops.
Yeah. That's
anyway,
DC superior. That's anyway.
Fuck. DC basement dwellers. Fucking really good vocal harmonies. Enjoyed the shit out of that song, and for every other thing that I've been listening to, it's just been the same old shit I always listen to. I've just been smashing Cattle Decapitation, Pendulum. I probably should start smashing out some Parkway Drive because I'm going to see them next week, the 27th, I think it is. So I should probably start remembering some of their fucking songs.
What's one of your favourites off the top of your head, if you can remember?
Probably off their fucking like one of their early albums. I'm going to fucking Carrion.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool. They're cool. Like Australian. They're Byron Bay, aren't they? They're from Byron Bay.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you sent it to me. A video of them just on, this tour coming up and etc. And they actually went back and did like a little behind the scenes of their old rehearsal room.
That wasn't me.
I mean, maybe it was Taylor, and it sort of just shows.
I've seen some of their old like rehearsal room and shit. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was the drummer's parents' house. That's where they used to.
Yeah, he wasn't a drummer.
Wasn't a drummer. He just became one because of the band. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's a drummer now.
He's a fucking good drummer now. Yeah, no. I forget where I read that, but yeah, apparently they needed a drummer and they didn't want to kind of be left out, so he learned the drums and now he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, wow. Isn't that funny how sometimes you just fall onto things and it just works the way it should? I hope it's that one.
Happy birthday to me.
Anyway, no, seriously, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And
might be my birthday, but I got something you can blow.
What's your favorite type of cake?
Mud cake.
Mud cake. Mm.
I fuck with mud cake.
Mud cake. Yeah. Mud cake.
Yeah. So I always talk about the takeaway store next to work back at the ginger beer factory.
Mm-hmm.
It was in like a little like U-turn spot next to the factory, and like there was a cafe there, and they did the best fucking chocolate mud cake. When we got married, we actually had the chocolate mud cake at our fucking wedding.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. It was great.
Yeah, that's cool. Mud cake's awesome.
Yeah, I love chocolate mud cake. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to find somewhere that's got some chocolate mud cake, and after work, I'm going to fucking treat myself to some chocolate mud cake.
Sit there, eat it, light a candle, run a bath, light a toaster.
Fucking tempt me.
Don't fucking do that, okay?
Yeah, we can't joke about that shit on a mental health podcast.
No, we can't. Even though we have several times.
Laugh toaster bath.
Yeah, terrible. No, do it.
Okay.
No, the cake.
Oh.
Get the toaster. God damn it.
Fuck your toaster. All right.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad you don't have a bath. Yeah. No, it's cool. Mud cake's nice. Yep. I fuck with that.
But you, what's your favourite cake?
Carrot cake.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with carrot cake hard.
Right? It's got to be moist, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like just a real nice, with the nice, like...
You just get a little bit of cashew every now and then when you bite into it, or walnuts or whatever they are. I don't know what they add nuts to it anyway.
Yeah. I love banana bread, too. It's not really a cake, but banana bread. Chocolate chip
I-
banana bread.
I classify that as a cake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, blows up. Yeah.
Bread.
Yeah, banana bread's good.
Carrot cake's better though.
Yep, carrot cake.
Mud cake's
Superior.
even better than that.
Just trying to think of another type of cake. I don't know. Those ones are at the top of the list. A Freddo ice cream cake, that will always be just the OG.
I don't fuck with ice cream cake.
It's just ice cream. It's not even a cake. It's
I
just,
don't care. I don't fuck with it.
It's just ice cream.
I don't care.
But you're not a fan. You're not a massive fan of ice cream like me. I'm a fiend for it. It's bad. I've got a problem.
The only ice cream that I really fucking froth over is Golden Gate.
Yeah. Golden Gate Times. They're good.
I don't even know if that's like a global thing. I wonder if that's just Australian. I'm pretty sure it's just Australian.
Well, isn't it Streets brand?
Yeah.
Thing? That's an Australian brand, I think.
I'm pretty sure Golden Gate Times are Australian.
Yeah. Well, if they are, and you're listening from overseas, if you're ever over in Australia, walk into any servo. Do they still do those fridges? I still do those fridges where you walk in and there's like those, those
and
fridges you slide them across and there's like a million ice creams. About Milo ice cream. No,
fuck with Milo ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some good
I watched
gems.
a video the other day. It was like an American dude like tasting Australian foods and he got Milo and he just shoved the tablespoon into the Milo and just like fucking tried to eat it.
Had a munch.
And he like inhaled half of it. I was like, you fucking idiot.
I mean, we've all done that. Yeah, as kids, you grab a heap, yep, no one's looking, like, make sure no one's looking. You walk over to the pantry with a big tablespoon, you crack open the lid. It was always the worst when you'd get to it, you crack open the lid, and you realise the aluminium foil was still over the top, hadn't been pierced, and you would know that you were the one to open it. We weren't allowed to open stuff as a kid, like, because once it was open, it would be gone. Yeah. So the rule was Mum had to be the first to open all the grocery stuff at home.
I remember, here's one for you. I remember another leap of logic of mine, which bit me in the ass. I fucking love cinnamon donuts. I love fresh cinnamon donuts, right? Yeah, fuck, they're so
crispy.
tasty.
A bit crispy on the
A
outside.
little bit crispy on the inside, on the inner ring.
Oh, the inner ring.
Yeah. Everything else is like doughy and fucking hot, and then you bite in, you got that little crispy ring on the center. Oh, fuck, with that so hard. So, fresh cinnamon donuts. Obviously, the jar of cinnamon in the cupboard is going to taste like fresh cinnamon donuts, isn't it? No, it fucking didn't. Tried to eat fucking cinnamon out of the fucking jar. I did the cinnamon challenge before it was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh, shit. Crazy.
At least that's a logical understand on that one. Yeah. So, it's like, cinnamon donuts. Obviously, cinnamon's going to be sweet. So, fucking no, it's not.
No. I swear once, I don't know how it happened, but I swear instead of getting a mouthful of sugar, I've ended up with a mouthful of salt.
Cock.
Salt. Why is it spicy? Yeah, no, that's good.
Anyway,
so back to music.
Yeah.
Music, yeah. So I played a gig on the weekend. As you know, I played up in Toowoomba. I say up in Toowoomba, but it's west. It's like country, sort of. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, Toowoomba, it's about a 3-hour drive from Brisbane City, if you don't know. And we played a gig up there. It was fantastic. It was just a little microbrewery. Like they seem to be the thing nowadays. Little microbreweries that make their own little bit of beer, and anyway, it was really cool. But the stage, weirdest stage I've ever played on, but really cool. It was longer than it was wider. Nickel for every time I've heard that. That's why I'm broke. But yeah, so you think I'm at the back usually as a drummer, right?
Yeah.
I was at the back. I was way beyond. It was weird. It was really long, but really cool. Nice venue, awesome venue. And for the first time in my gigging life, I rocked up, picked up my pair of sticks, and I could play. And it wasn't one of those cases of, oh yeah, the venue has a kit. And the kit ends up being a bag of dicks. No. Nice kit, beautiful cymbals, even a double kicker. All I had to bring was my sticks.
You didn't use your own pedal? Oh, I guess you wouldn't have had to use your own. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
I would have used my own pedal because my pedals have adjusted it so that it works with how I like it.
Yes, it's your pedals.
It's my pedals. But I actually brought my electric kit not knowing if there was a kit provided. And halfway to the venue, I got a call saying, yeah, there's a kit. I was like, sick. I packed my kit. But yeah, cool. So yeah, I didn't have my kicker. I had my single, but I didn't have my double, and I just left it. So, but anyway, really cool venue. But anyway, we were doing not originals. We're doing covers of 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, all through to now. I was just a session musician on the night, playing for some other guy. And as I created a playlist of all these old covers that people love listening to in pubs and bars and all that sort of crap. And a song that...
Same shit.
It is always the same shit. Yeah. But, it gets people up and dancing. It's what it is. Is what it is. Get that on the big jobs.
What a donkey punched your singer and took the microphone.
Bass player was my singer for my band. He was playing bass. At one point, he did push the singer off of the mic, and he started singing the song instead. It was great. Yeah. But one of the songs that we didn't play, but it came up in a shuffle with the playlist of things that I was listening to, was "You Get What You Give" by New Radicals. Yeah. Oldie but a goodie. Came out in 1998. 1998.
Old but gold.
Can't believe that came out in 1998. Great song. Fantastic song. Enjoy the shit out of it. It's just a fun song. Had me in a good mood last week when I was listening to it.
I'm pretty sure the day before you were listening to your playlist, we were sending fucking bangers. Yeah. blast from the past.
We were doing a big blast from the past. Some great songs.
It's always good when you get on a roll like that. Like you think of one song and you're like, yeah, that was such a good song. And then you're like, oh, but what about? It's like it goes on and on and on. You just remember all the songs like when you were young and you're just like, yeah, it was a banger.
Yep. We were supposed to play Better by the Screaming Jets.
My song, and you know it.
And we didn't. I was so disappointed. I really wanted to play it. It's got such a cool drum beat to it. Such a great song.
Oh yeah, so
yeah, it's cool. Cool as shit. The live version is fucking love the live version.
Oh man, and the guitar comes in.
Yeah.
It's like yeah,
it's good. Yeah. We had that conversation last week about the Screaming Jets. How cool they are. I think they're touring. Actually, I think they're touring at the moment. Anyway, that's my story. That's it.
Critical.
Very critical. We better wrap this up then. What are we talking about next week? And I'll give you a hint. It's not flatulence.
The correct way to piss?
Yeah. It's 10-step guide on how not to sleepwalk and flash your dick to your mum as a 14-year-old.
Oh, that's right. I've got so many embarrassing stories. Work, life balance, and mental health.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. I'd actually forgotten. Cool, that'll be fun. We work a lot, we play a lot, laugh a lot. Cool.
Cry a lot.
No, it's just you. All right, thanks for listening to this week. Check out the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, the whatever you want to check out. Go have a listen to other episodes if you like. And otherwise, see you next week. It's okay to not be okay.
Sucks to suck.